Now, in order to really get permission, you have to have trust. Trust is one of the fundamental elements in creating an engagement process. I was just watching a talk by Josh Burnson, who is one of the top consultants in HR. And he was talking about how trust is a fundamental element for any kind of engagement process with employees. If you have an organization where there is not enough trust, you're not going to have candor. Your employees aren't going to come to you and tell you when a project is derailing, when something is going completely south, unless they absolutely have to. Some of that may be related to their own fear or desire not to create conflict, but other pieces of it really come to trust. Do they trust you that they can come to you and say, look, I've run into a problem. I think I can have it fixed by the end of the day, but I can't guarantee it. That's the ability to use candor. There are other places where organizations are so shut down in their candor process that employees feel like they don't have the opportunity to really go to a supervisor, a manager, a leader and say, you know what, something's going wrong here and I don't know if I can get it fixed by the end of the day or within 2 weeks. You know, sometimes things happen that actually evolve over time versus the immediacy. When we are looking at building trust, trust also takes down the complexity of interpersonal communication. So when you are looking at candor and using candor as a way to build trust or to reflect the trust that you already have in a work group, it's really important that you understand that that becomes a litmus test for people as they are engaging in work. So when we're really looking at the higher amounts of trust we have, the lower complexity we have interpersonally in an organization. That helps our work get done in a more efficient way, but it helps us feel good about the work that we're doing. So when we have high trust, we know that what we're doing is valued, that the work that we perform has a level of quality to it, that we are engaged, that we are also meeting the needs of the organization and also meeting our own personal needs, of feeling like we've really mastered something. Trust also gives us the ability to feel like we belong to the work group. Now, individual contributors will also really want to build trust. Their sense of belonging may look a little different. So rather than wanting to belong to the entire team, they may want to belong more on that individual level with people versus the entire group level. When we are building trust, we also have to recognize that trust is happening both as the deliverer, as the communicator, and as the listener. So really cultivating both perspectives and knowing that we need to be building that trust and working through trust from both sides of the communication process.